Thank you very much. Alright, and welcome to our video on Sanguine Alchemy. Today we're going to be looking at this Warlock chest armor exotic that was updated in Season 10, Season of the Worthy. It has the perk Blood Magic, which allows you to extend your rift by killing enemies. And as you've seen here, I've got this awesome Nebula Rose shader on it, which makes it look absolutely gorgeous. I think originally it has some sort of grayish, reddish scheme going on. So here we have the Warlock showing it off. And what I really like about this with the redesign is that I can stand inside a rift that I've made or another Guardian has made, and if I can kill an enemy, I get 4 seconds on the clock added to my rift via the blood perk, via the blood pact perk, or blood magic perk. Alright, so now we're going into the Seraph Towers event. And the Sanguine Alchemy armor is perfect for this event. Here I've got some guys coming up. I'm going to hit them with a rocket. And see, I've not killed a number of guys. But watch my blood magic perk. It's only going to proc once. Then with this rocket kill, it procs all the way up to the maximum 14 seconds. It seems to be really good at tracking individual kills with weapons, but once you start getting area of effect kills and things like that, the proccing of blood magic gets a little bit iffy. I'm going to go ahead and miss this knight with a rocket. Oops. Again, throw down my healing rift. Start taking out enemies with a submachine gun. Every enemy I kill procs it another 4 seconds until I hit 14. 14 is the maximum that I'm going to get from my blood magic perk. So there it is. As long as blood magic is counting down, my healing rift is not counting down. I can leave my rift, I can come back. As long as blood magic is still counting down, my healing rift isn't going anywhere. Now here with the Valkyries, I'm killing enemies, multiple enemies at a time, but I'm not proccing blood magic. So it's a little bit spotty on that. I'm not sure why. I also want to note that Arc Soul also works. So if you are in your rift with Arc Soul and you the Arc Soul kills an enemy, it will proc blood magic, which is kind of funny. For a while I was running around using Arc Soul with the Sanguine Alchemy. Alright, so here's level 1 of Escalation Protocol, and I'm just sitting here in my rift. Enemies are going to be running up to me, of course, because they're Hive. And the Hive Thralls are like a gift to this exotic, because they just run up and you just take them out and you get free healing and overshield all day. I can just sit here in this rift. Other players can come in, come out. Now that there's no enemies in my immediate vicinity because of the portal over there that we need to go close, well, apparently I'm too lazy to close it right now. I'm just going to wait for somebody else to do it. Here I am desperately trying to get some long-range kills to proc blood magic. And eventually another player will go over there and start taking care of that rift. Thank you, player. I'm just going to sit right here in my rift. And then unfortunately it will go away because I will fail to kill any more enemies. But then we will start a new rift, because by the time this rift is done, I was in that rift for over a minute. By the time that rift is done, my rift is regenerated and I can use it again. So here we go again. Throw down the rift. Here comes the next wave of guys. It's going to come at me. I'm just going to stand in here. I'm going to take melee hits. I'm going to take ranged hits. And coming up here sometime in the future, I'm going to throw a grenade right next to me. Take the splash damage from that. As long as I can stay in my rift and keep taking down enemies before my blood magic goes all the way down. See, there's a grenade. Basically throwing it right in my face, but my overshield protects me. I'm just sitting here. And I can sit here and just tank guys pretty much all day, and the only thing that really stops me is if I get a boss concentrated fire from a wizard or an ogre. So here's an ogre, but he's not going to be able to lay into me. I'm going to miss him with a rocket shot somehow. I'm still in this rift. We've been sitting here going through this wave. We get to the bosses. I'm still sitting here in this rift. This thing is perfect for public events. Or any time where you're going to be playing a scenario where enemies are going to be running up to you, and especially if they're melee enemies, and you don't need to take them out at range. Or, if you know you need to take them out at range, you can just get your loadout ready, get yourself a scout rifle, sniper rifle, whatever it is you want to use, and just pick enemies off while you sit inside your rift. It's fantastic.
Watch out. There's another injection rig headed your way.